Podcast episode, Conflict Chronicles, Analyzing the Israel-Hamas War. Welcome to Conflict Chronicles, your in-depth source for understanding global conflicts. I'm Umair, and in today's episode, we'll delve into the ongoing war between Israel and Hamas. We'll explore the origins, key events, and the profound impact this conflict has had on the region and beyond. Let's begin. To comprehend the current Israel-Hamas war, it's essential to understand its historical roots. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict dates back to the early 20th century, marked by competing national movements and territorial disputes. Hamas, an Islamist militant organization, emerged in 1987 during the First Intifada, positioning itself as a resistance movement against Israeli occupation. Over the years, tensions have periodically escalated into open conflict, with the Gaza Strip, a densely populated Palestinian enclave governed by Hamas since 2007, often at the center of hostilities. The latest round of conflict erupted on October 7, 2023, when Hamas launched a surprise attack on Israel, firing over 4,000 rockets and infiltrating Israeli territory. This assault resulted in significant casualties and marked the deadliest day in Israeli history. In response, Israel declared war and initiated a comprehensive military campaign against Hamas in the Gaza Strip, including airstrikes and a ground invasion aimed at dismantling the group's military capabilities. Recent developments. Israeli military operations. Israel has conducted extensive operations in Gaza, targeting Hamas infrastructure and leadership. Notably, on October 16, 2024, Israeli forces killed Yahya Sinwar, the leader of Hamas, achieving a significant objective in their campaign. Humanitarian impact. The conflict has led to a severe humanitarian crisis in Gaza, with over 42,000 Palestinians killed and approximately 1.9 million displaced. The destruction of infrastructure has exacerbated the suffering of civilians, drawing international concern. Ceasefire negotiations. Despite international efforts, ceasefire talks have repeatedly stalled. Hamas has demanded a permanent ceasefire, which Israel has rejected, insisting on the complete dismantling of Hamas's military capabilities before agreeing to halt operations. The Israel-Hamas conflict HASMS reverberated beyond the immediate region, influencing geopolitical dynamics and international relations. Key points. Regional tensions. The conflict has heightened tensions across the Middle East, involving various state and non-state actors. For instance, Israel is preparing for potential confrontations with the Houthi rebels in Yemen, who have launched missiles toward Israeli territory. International responses. Global powers have been actively engaged in diplomatic efforts to mediate the conflict. The United States, under the Biden administration, has faced challenges in brokering a ceasefire, with negotiations remaining elusive as the administration's term concludes. Humanitarian concerns. The international community has expressed alarm over the humanitarian situation in Gaza. The United Nations and various non-governmental organizations have called for increased aid and the protection of civilians amid ongoing hostilities. Media coverage plays a crucial role in shaping public perception of the conflict. The proliferation of social media has led to the rapid dissemination of information, but also misinformation, complicating efforts to understand the situation accurately. It's imperative for consumers of news to critically assess sources and seek information from reputable outlets to form informed opinions. As the conflict persists, questions about its resolution remain pressing. The path to peace is fraught with challenges, including deep-seated mistrust, political complexities, and divergent objectives of the involved parties. Sustainable peace will likely require comprehensive negotiations addressing not only immediate security concerns but also underlying issues such as statehood, borders, and the rights of all populations involved. The Israel-Hamas war underscores the complexities of protracted conflicts and their far-reaching impacts. Understanding the historical context, recent developments, and broader implications is essential for comprehending the current situation and the prospects for peace. Thank you for joining us on this episode.